Thanks for joining us. This is the Signature TV News Update. In the headlines, trailer loaded with granite crushes 5 vehicles, injures many in an early morning Abuja accident. President Muhammadu Buhari has unveiled Nigeria's digital currency. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) promises to provide braille ballot papers for visually impaired voters. And now, the details. It was an unfortunate Monday morning for residents of Mpape community, a suburb of the Federal Capital Territory, as a trailer carrying granite along the busy Mpape road lost control and crushed into 8 vehicles. The accident, which happened around 9:15 a.m. on a busy Monday morning along Mpape axis, left scores of people injured and the vehicles damaged, although no life was lost. This is not the first time such ghastly accident is happening on the busy road to Mpape. An attempt to speak to the police and the Federal Road Safety Corps, the FRSC, proved abortive as they rebuffed any interview. Hundreds of ad hoc workers for the Anambra state governorship election have resigned due to fear of attacks by members of the indigenous people of Biafra. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) had in May increased the polling units in Anambra State from 4,608 to 5,720, with about 10,000 ad hoc workers required for the governorship poll. According to a reliable source who pleaded anonymity, INEC is now short of thousands of ad hoc staff members due to IPOB instructions, adding that those who initially signed up have now resigned en masse. IPOB had, in a statement signed by its media and publicity secretary, Ima Powerful, on Sunday, gave the Nigerian government up till November 4 to release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, or it would commence a 1-week lockdown in the region effective November 5. President Muhammadu Buhari has unveiled Nigeria's digital currency, speaking at the event held in Abuja on Monday. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, said the e-Naira was a culmination of several years of research work in advancing the boundaries of payments in order to make financial transactions easier. Emefiele noted that the launch of the digital currency is a major step forward in the evolution of money. The bank vowed to ensure that the e-Naira, like the physical Naira, is accessible to everyone. The digital currency was billed to be unveiled on October 1, but was shifted due to activities on Independence Day. Journalists in the Federal Capital Territory on Monday stormed the police headquarters in Abuja, asking the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, to provide answers on the missing National Assembly correspondent, Todue Salam. According to reports, Salam, a journalist with Vanguard newspaper, was last seen 13 days ago when he was at his beat covering event. His colleagues and family members raised the alarm 2 days after his whereabouts could not be ascertained. The reporter's disappearance was reported to the police on October 15th. His colleagues, who are marking the 13th day of his disappearance, stormed the police headquarters on Monday to demand immediate action from the security agency. Speaking at the police headquarters, Chairman Nigeria Union of Journalists (FCT) chapter, Emmanuel Ogbeche, he said all they wanted was for IGP Baba to come and state what the force was doing about Todue's disappearance. He urged the journalists to be law-abiding, as it was not time to fight or be violent. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has said it will provide brailled ballot papers for visually impaired voters in the November 6 governorship election in Anambra State. The resident electoral commissioner of INEC in the state, Dr. Nwachukwu Orji, stated this during a voter sensitization program for visually impaired persons in Accra on Sunday. RG, who was represented by INEC head of voter education and publicity in the state, Samuel Niemen, said the commission was committed to ensuring an all-inclusive election where no one would be left out. Urged persons with disabilities, especially the visually impaired, to participate actively in the governorship election. The chairman, Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities, Anambra chapter, Ugochukwu Okeke, said that visually impaired persons find it difficult to vote because the ballot papers were not brailled. He commended INEC, however, for factoring the visually impaired into the election process. And moving on to the world of business, Budgets Foundation, a civic tech organization leading the advocacy for transparency and accountability in public finance in Nigeria, has raised concern on the glaring missing of the list of projects to be embarked upon by Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), estimated to be 198.7 billion naira in the 2022 budget proposal. These concerns were raised by the organization's chief executive officer, Gabriel Okeowo, in a statement signed by the body's communication associate, Iyanu Fatoba. Budget also raised concerns over the complete omission of the Niger Delta Development Commission capital budget from the overall budget. The continuous unrealistic revenue projections, soaring year-on-year debts burden, and weak accountability structure, amongst others. The organization called for cautious optimism, especially as the proposed 2022 spending plan comes with a 6.26 trillion deficit, which will be borrowed. And on the foreign scene, United Nations agencies on Monday warned that Afghanistan is on the brink of one of the world's worst humanitarian crises, with more than half the country facing acute food shortages. According to the statement issued by the World Food Programme and the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, 1 in 2 Afghans faces Phase 3 crisis or Phase 4 emergency food shortages. According to the statement, more than 22 million Afghans will suffer food insecurity this winter, as a drought driven by climate change adds to the disruption caused by the chaotic Taliban takeover of the country. One of the officials of the agencies stated that the crisis was already bigger in scale than the shortages facing the war-torn Yemen or Syria, and worse than any other food insecurity emergency apart from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Moving on to the world of entertainment, British singer Ed Sheeran has announced that he has tested positive for COVID-19, thereby cancelling all in-person shows. Ed Sheeran took to his verified Instagram page on Sunday to break the sad news, adding that he's currently self-isolating and following government guidelines. According to him, all his planned shows and interviews will be conducted from his home, as all in-person commitments have been cancelled. This comes 1 week after the singer, alongside Nigerian songstress Yemi Alade, performed at the first ever Earthshot Prize Awards at the Alexandra Palace. Moving on to sports, Anambra qualified for the playoff round of the CAF Confederation Cup after they defeated Senegalese club Dambas 3-0 at the Anambra International Stadium in Aba on Sunday. The People's Elephant victory meant they advanced to 4-0 on aggregate after claiming a 1-0 victory away in Senegal a week earlier. Anambra went ahead in the first minute courtesy of a Tosin Omoyele strike. After missing many chances, the People's Elephants scored their second goal in the 31st minute played through Victor Mbama. With the game looking to end 2-0, Samuel Kalu, who came on for Sadiq Abubakar in the 74th minute, scored in the last minute of regulation time to give the home side a comfortable 3-0 victory. However, it was a sad tale for Rivers United, who were sent crashing out from the CAF Champions League after a 1-0 defeat to Sudanese giant Al Hilal in Egypt. Also, Bayelsa United were dumped out on Saturday after they lost 4-0 to Tunisia's CS Shafian and bowed out 4-1 on aggregate. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. Trailer loaded with granite crushes 5 vehicles, injures many in an early morning Abuja accident. President Muhammadu Buhari has unveiled Nigeria's digital currency. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) promises to provide braille ballot papers for visually impaired voters. Safety and security begin with you. Be patriotic. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please stay safe. That's the Signature TV News update. On behalf of my producer, Marvelous Obamanu, I am Brenda Etta. Thanks for watching.